go alone, yeah. Sweet, sweet kiss, how I live out. Never go alone. You take it from Peter today, Paul will take it from you tomorrow, mama. Sweet, sweet, living is sweet, oh, whether rich or poor. Why not pray for a long fellow? He can pray for a long life. As long as they live, you know, the better we grow. Fine, power, you find out. It can make you heavy. It's just like a brook, you know. It way to capsize. Sweet, sweet kiss, how I live out. Not for go alone. He might be can eat it, or a picture can eat it. Kiss how I live, kiss how I live, oh, sweet kiss how I live, oh. Not for go alone. You take it from Peter today, oh, Paul will take it from you tomorrow, mama. You take it from me right today, oh, mother will take it from you tomorrow. Fine, oh, by your fine, may in your favor. Well, people do to you, you going to cry. Hard enough for one person, oh, it's a matter of time. Hard time is a lesson, yeah, brother, this I had. Sweet, sweet kiss, how I live out. Not for go alone, mama. Human being can eat it, oh. The deer can eat it. Ah, good, how I live out. How I live, not for go alone. Human beings can eat it, or a creature eat it too. Sweet, sweet, living is sweet, oh, whether rich or poor. Why not pray for a long fellow? He can pray for long life. As long as they're living, the better we grow. You take it from me right today, oh, Mary will take it from you tomorrow, mama. Hey, you take it from Peter today, oh, Paul will take it from you tomorrow. Fine, power is found, oh, it can make you heavy. Looking like go alone, yeah. Sweet, sweet kiss, how I live out. Never go alone. You take it from Peter today, oh, Paul will take it from you tomorrow, mama. Sweet, sweet, living is sweet, oh, whether rich or poor. Why not pray for a long fellow? He can pray for a long life. As long as they live, you know, the better we grow. Fine, power, you find out. It can make you heavy. It's just like a brook, you know. It way to capsize. Sweet, sweet kiss, how I live out. Not for go alone. Human being can eat it, or a picture can eat it. Kiss how I live, kiss how I live, oh, sweet kiss how I live, oh. Not for go alone. You take it from Peter today, oh, Paul will take it from you tomorrow, mama. You check it from me right today, oh mother, we check it from you tomorrow. Fine, fine, go by your fine. In your favor. Well, people do to you, you go to cry. Had enough for one person, oh, it's a matter of time. Our time is a lesson, yeah, rather this ahead. Sweet, sweet kiss, I will leave out. Not for go alone, mama. Human being can eat it, oh, the deer can eat it. Cause I will leave out. Sweet, sweet, it's our labor. Not for go alone. Human beings can eat it, or a creature eat it too. Sweet, sweet, living is sweet, oh, whether rich or poor. Why not pray for long fellow? You can pray for long life. As long as they're living, the better we grow. You check it from me right today, oh, Mary will check it from you tomorrow, mama. Hey. You take it from Peter today, oh, Paul will take it from you tomorrow. Fine, fine, power is found, oh, it can make you heavy. Looking like a crooked, no, a way to capsize. Kesawalia, Kesawalia, mama, no for go alone. When I pray for long fellow, he always pray for long life. As long as they're living, the better we grow. Sweet, sweet, kiss our liver, not for go alone. After not for one person, oh, it's a matter of time, papa. After is a lesson, yeah, brother, this ahead. I'm about the way, live up where my way gone. Be your woe. I'm about to way up, papa, yeah, 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 yeah. Sweet, sweet, kiss our little. Not for go alone, yeah. Sweet, sweet kiss our liver. Not for go alone. You take it from Peter today, Paul will take it from you tomorrow, mama. Sweet, sweet, living is sweet, oh, whether rich or poor. Why not pray for long fellow? You can pray for long life. As long as they're living, oh, the better we grow. Fine, fine, power is fine, oh, it can make you heavy. It's just like a volcano, it's way to capsize. Sweet, sweet, kiss our liver, not for go alone. Human being can eat it, or a creature can eat it. Kesawali, oh, sweet Kesawali, oh, not for go alone. You take it from Peter today, oh, Paul will take it from you tomorrow, mama. You check it from me right today, oh mother, we check it from you tomorrow. Fine, fine, oh by your fine, in your favor. Well, people do to you, you got to cry. That's enough for one person, oh, it's a matter of time. Our time is a lesson, yeah, brother, this I had. Sweet, sweet kiss, I will leave out. Not for go alone, mama. Human being can eat it, oh, the deer can eat it. Cause I will leave out. Our level, no for go alone. Human beings can eat it, or a creature eat it too. Sweet, sweet, living is sweet, oh, whether rich or poor. Why not pray for long fellow? They can pray for long life. As long as they're living, the better we grow. You check it from me right today, oh, mirror go check it from you tomorrow, mama. Hey, you take it from Peter today, oh, Paul go take it from you tomorrow. Fine, fine, power is fine, oh.
Fine, fine, power is fine. When you have it, can make you to look very big in the eyes of other people. Again, folks would like to say good evening and welcome to BKS Television here this evening. My name is Junior Payne, and of course, we are starting the show today with the CEO, Avi Sekas Jr. He's here tonight, and we have the man DK Way also here. But I don't know how she say it's a kind of bad day for my papa. Man, you're not that disappointed in me, you know. DK, imagine my papa supporting me, you.
Yeah, you know,
good
our
team
team,
at Chelsea.
Our team, you know, the performance in itself wasn't bad today when you compare it to what we had last year. I mean, I like the lineup, I like the players, I saw their energy. I mean, as a Man U team, knowing what we went through last year and seeing what I saw today, I have to say, you know, we'll take that we'll take, you know, if you are a football player, someone that played sport before, unlike DK, you get to understand that there are sometimes some games that are just not for you. We pressurize those guys, we manhandle them, we outplay them. It was just not our game, and our goalie just made a blunder. But I'll take that. We got a very good team, and we look forward to winning this year EPL championship.
I laugh. You've been training for 2 months before coming for Premier League. And your first game they defeated you, you want to justify that? No way, man. No way. 2 months you've been training. We just come and playing Club World Cup. We back in the league. Our first game we drew. You've been training for 2 consecutive months.
Who you play? Your first game who you play?
We play Crystal Palace. That's a very big team.
And we play Arsenal. Arsenal, that's a small team. We play Arsenal. You play Crystal Palace. I couldn't beat them. Performance was just all over the place. But I think we will do well this year. I look forward to seeing what we have ahead of us.
We wish you guys the best. Man, you have been on a low for a very long time, so we wish you guys the best. Again, folks, good evening to all of you and welcome to today's edition of the Heat Tower here on BKS Television. My name is Junior Payne, your regular host of the show. Today, we're going to have the newly appointed political advisor to Honorable Musa Hassan Belite, representative of District 7 and political leader of CMC. Armstrong Kobaselabo is going to be here tonight to tell us more about his appointment and what he's going to bring to the table to CMC. It's going to be a fascinating discussion Please share the show with somebody and let somebody share with somebody so that we can have a wonderful, wonderful conversation here tonight. DK, good evening and welcome to the show, Chief. What's on your mind?
John, have you been following the old lady, Councilor Pierre Bamboo? The old lady, I can say my family said no comment.
Oh, yeah.
So I saw Avi is justifying this one. Is it picking Makato from Kampala?
Yeah,
hey, Mark, how are you? Mark, you had to call your big brother there. Or Eugene Nangbe said you should not talk to us.
No, Mark can call me almost every day. Maybe
Eugene Nangbe you should not call all your elders from Booyah. Anyway, welcome. Gion, continue. When you bring in when you bring in Alfred Johnson, that we're making the publicity for this.
Oh, Alfred Johnson coming.
After Jonathan coming back, I know Lorena should be joining us. Our lone female panelist for now should be joining us. Other than that, I'm checking on our guest to see whether he will be joining us soon. But you see, having was justifying the issue about Man U. You know, saying I was born, only 3 things I get in the whole world: Neymar, Labria, and Chelsea. I get second choice.
Finish.
Yeah, Neymar, Labria, and Chelsea. So people who support team and Man U, they know their frustration and why they even going there with that. Other than that, I'm good. Avi, what's up? What's happening?
Yeah, let me talk about.
My understanding is Kotokwa, who appointed his first time in your office, Mr. Samuel Dan, a graduate of the University of Liberia Education Department. Samuel Dan will be the chief of officer in District Number 5 office. So at least we have friends. Even when we're not getting to Koto, we can get to Samuel Dan. I've been fighting to see whether he can come and appear on our show to give a rundown of how their office setup will look like and what we should expect as citizens of Booyah and the bro. So yes, other than that, I'm okay. Avin, what's up? What's happening? I saw you, Guetao, the rest of the guy and Yanfule. You guys were enjoying. Why you got led party lately in Indianapolis?
Yeah, and it was in Indiana Village. Yeah,
but you always going to people wedding, eating all the food, all the places. Hey, welcome, Doma. How are you, Benedict? I hear that Benedict is not contesting again. So, what's your opinion on that before we start the show?
So you asked me 10,000 questions. You want me to tell you?
You're not important today. Our show, ba?
No,
yeah, man. You think you have to talk and go?
The people say I should show my face. Even though I'm not stand on by I show my face. But on a serious note, though, I got to talk about my boy Alfred. Now, as you know, Alfred has vast experience when it comes to the law enforcement. Currently serve as lieutenant in PG County law enforcement. He participates a lot in things that have going on in Liberia when it comes to law enforcement. He's a frequent he does frequent appearance on Prime FM with Kevin Demi. Very knowledgeable. So, for him to be a part of our team, I mean, it's a big deal. And I think all of us here, we should reach out to him and appreciate him to be willing to come on board and provide expertise in his area. So I'm excited for that. Not only him, we have several folks that we've been talking to that will start announcing here and there from different background, from the medical, the economics, business, and all other backgrounds, even from the sports. So we'll have that lineup here, and then whenever we need them to opine on happenings in Liberia and around the world, we'll have them coming on here to be part of it. So I'm excited for that. When he agreed to that, it was something that I'm really, really excited for. So after our lineup, he should be appearing here sometime this week. For the first time, I just need to work out time with him. You, the scheduler, you get all your guests there. So when you give me an opening this week, we'll be able to get him in there.
The man myself right in Maryland here, tell him that he called me, let me know his availability, so that at least we can pair him with another. I don't know whether we can pair him with Big Brother Prince. We can pair him with another law enforcement officer because he experienced in the U.S. And in fact, he had to come lonely because where he's assigned around the PG County towards DC, the president is even deploying how you call them?
ICE?
No, not ICE. What guard?
National Guard?
National Guard. The president. So they will be retreating towards deep in Maryland instead of the DC area because National Guard is taking over DC. They are pushing the police away. So yes, we can get him. He can come. I know for Lana for this week, we have Honorable Musa Hassan Berete will be joining us hopefully tomorrow. We have to get a confirmation from his team. We have Adonis Mena, the CEO and former chair of the Nima County Sports Sharing Committee, CEO of Queen Inc., My Queen Inc. A business tycoon in the Kanta area will be joining us on Tuesday. Then hopefully we can. I don't know whether we don't have anybody for Wednesday. So then we
No.
We have anybody for Wednesday, Doma?
Wednesday we should be bringing Dr. Tuwe Chris Young.
Okay, yes, that's a Young. So we can set aside, let's say Thursday, we call it the security hours. We want to focus on security and health and education. So that look for people in our regard and just have a day exclusively for them. I know politics we always be around, but if we can get Young, it's coming Wednesday. So let's set Wednesday aside for people in a healthy and Young leave. We set Wednesday aside and look for guests for Wednesday that will talk about health. Thursday be for security. And we have something on Friday for education. Let's just have people like that and bring expert people who are knowledgeable, not just any other police officer or some kind of DEA officer that can be drinking on duty.
But I think that's what we'll do. But yeah, we need to reach out to him. The man can't reach out to him. So the same way you
give me a number. I think I can hear myself, friend. But just tell him about him. I will send my number to him. What are he need? Who said?
No, that Polozika, the man.
Polozika. Oh, okay. Pasakpa. You know Pasakpa myself. For him myself, I not met in person, but Pasakpa, I met.
But you call him a rich policeman.
Yeah, but he reached now to be a lieutenant. To be a lieutenant, Bowie is the RPG County. They have Howard County. All those counties are near the Montgomery County. All those counties are near DC. There they are very expensive. So that rich police officer can be there. I'm in the bush. Yeah. So thank you. What Bibo say? Bibo, what you say? Bibo, you guys out there to be your inland deacon in the election here on our post. But I hear from Doman. Doman, how are you? They are up there from Liberia, Nima, and District 7.
I'm good, and I think the biggest conversation in the Nimba community here has been the pronouncement of Representative Berete last night on a phone talk when he made it clear that not much he can achieve in terms of the fight for accountability and other social issues, which we have mostly attributed to, lack of political will and support of government in addressing some of these issues. So he has expressed his own frustration that the House of Representatives, he can't do much through the House of Representatives. So as such, he strongly believes that he and the CMC need the presidency to effect the desired changes that Liberians keep hearing for. So it has been a big issue already that we have a sitting vice president from the county. And in post-war Liberia, if you were to look at the vote pattern, across Nimba. Nimba has always been
the internet tripping.
He had not mentioned BDT internet was going to be okay. Anyway, that year from the inland error song.
Okay. Good evening, Chief. Y'all got it. Many people who fighting whole day, you don't talk about them. The inland people in a little corner, all day you're battling all. I know.
But the man, don't mind the man. The man is obsessed with we the inlanders. Don't mind.
My man, you break away inland man. That year from everything. You're not correct inland man.
I mean, it's a pleasure to sit on the show with Sion Brothers again. And I mean, it's a good thing to also incorporate a team with other professionals. You know, it's good because our aim is to build this platform far beyond to where it is now. So, I mean, I'm happy about that. And like the training issue, there are a lot of things going on in the country. You know, people have made a position on the trip of the president to Japan, and there are a series of conversations both on the social media and on the radio, in the newspaper. I mean, there are a lot of concern, and it is valid, I must admit, because we raised all of those points before. You know, I heard when I listened to the information minister, to be frank, he struggled to answer. Because you know, while you criticized yesterday, when you get in your shoes, it's somehow difficult to defend. And for me, people try to defend it, but my disappointment is even with the foreign affairs ministry, when you got 5 ministers going, because you got the ministers, the Madam Beslo Yanti, and then you got Ibrahim Yan, you got the chief officer who is also assistant minister, you got 5 person leaving from just the foreign affairs ministry. I don't know what different the minister will say, and then all of them are going on that trip. So for me, sometimes while the true we are supported, but the reality sometimes need to be addressed, because if you even look at the staffing and whatsoever, how they call it in our financial ad, you see that most of those people are doing the estimate, but in it all, we spoke against those, whether it is 15%, whether it is, but for the fact that you are carrying 20 some more percent from executive management release, they are talking about, I think, around 40 or 40%. I think in my mind, the president would need to reconsider, and his decision on next trade, because we cannot push previous regime for doing such, and then then we want to justify. For me, in my mind, I don't really.
I'm not cutting you. I think that's on table for discussion, right?
It's on the table?
I think so, yeah. That should be on the table for discussion.
Having the security guy is taking interest in this thing because he's not in Liberia. All the government.
My man, leave the man alone, my man. Stop it.
People who work for the rescue government are in Liberia would not thought that. So that year from Chris.
No. DK, don't do that to me. I'm a defender of this government. You don't do that.
Yes, Lorena, to Chris, our guest is here. Astro, you look relaxed. Is that an appointment making you to look relaxed? Can you sit up for us?
But I ain't sit up.
Let's talk to Lorena. Yeah, 1 minute each, then we'll go to our guest.
All right, thank you.
Chris, Lorena first. Please, Lorena.
Okay.
Good evening, fellow panelists, and good evening to the newest political advisor. I don't know how will my lawmaker pick a political advisor that has been defeated in city elections. That was a very bad pick. But however, congratulations, son. And for my What? Training issue. Like Siaote was saying, I felt very disappointed when I heard the information minister saying it was a different variable. And in my mind, the variable is still a developing country, it's still Liberia, it's still taxpayer money, it's still government official, duplicated once because Ministry of Foreign Affairs got one minister, had a deputy minister, and had 3 assistant ministers. So what are they going to say that one person cannot say? And the Minister of Foreign Affairs is the dean of cabinet. And then you have the economic advisor Guri, you have the finance minister Guri. So I mean that was just sufficient. So the government is always saying we want to empower the private sector. We don't want the government to be the highest employer. So you go on this kind of an occasion that has to do with investment, but then you leaving out the private sector and 40 government officials who are already being paid that taxpayer money. Some of them will be in the hotel, they will not even go to that event. They will just go there to collect that BSA. If you even check property, some of them did not even go yesterday. So I think I'm kind of disappointed, and I hope the government or whoever is responsible for the president travel list will do better next time. They can do better when they want to, because I remember we condemned the CDC for this. Even when they carry 20%, we condemn them. So in the same way, the variables are still the same. So I felt very disappointed because when I just reflected quickly on class below, imagine Pierre sitting on class below and condemning and screaming. And then yesterday he was talking it was, I know he said was embarrassed because the way he was answering was not the usual way he talks. So I think we need to do better. That was wrong. And the next thing is that I got a report from Sending Kuda that the people that were brought from the nearby villages to the program yesterday, they were passing all over the place asking for food and water because they didn't care for them. They just brought them, get a yellow t-shirt, and that was it. With the hope that, as usual in political rally, there would be like food also or transportation, and that was not done. I hope the political advisor can address that as we go along. Thank you.
So,
we get go by
you say as usual in political rally. So you people are in active politics. Anytime you take people to the event, you can be bribing them with money.
According to the Ministry of Health and Community guideline, you do not bring people from beyond 5 kilometers for 2 hours and then let them go back hungry. It's against our law in the first place. So I'm speaking as a politician and as a health practitioner. Thank you.
Thank you for that health thing. When CNC people ready to respond, you must be willing to take a bullet. They'll get to you, Chris, quick. The Lorena people, they bring in different things.
Thank you. Let me say good evening to fellow panelists. Today's another great opportunity to be here. I know people from the other side of the ruling party will be defending their side. But again, as it has been discussed before, what was wrong yesterday, I think today try to correct it. It's not surprising to all to see the president trying with 45 or 48 delegates. It's another type of political, showing like Bureau. Again, Bureau DK, we are here to make the platform charge tonight because we are politically charged and we are willing to see how best we can discuss issues that are confronting our people in Liberia. Thank you.
Thank you, John. Take over your show.
Y'all seen Chris at the back because Chris can't do prepare.
John, take over the show. Chris can do prepare.
Yeah.
Thank you. Armstrong Network is giving problem. We hope to join him very, very soon. But again, a lot of things happening in Liberia, and Liberians are voicing it out for of politics. The cabinet ministers that left from Liberia to go to Japan, all of us have concern about that. So we'll still come back to you, Grace, to have your 1 or 2 cents on it while we await Armstrong to appear in studio.
Thank you. As I said from the beginning, the president trial with those delegates and no to Japan. I don't know. I think what they're doing is not strange to some of us, because if that they're not going, Japan to do what that they're going to do in Japan. I think what the president should have done is send the VP. The VP is scalable. He's a competent person. You are not for the kind of delegate. You go send Jamal or VP Kun, or you go send the foreign affairs minister. Those are people that have the charisma, that have the ability to go out and love it. When you can't send a donor to go do what, you carry information minister, Jeremy Pierre to go be speaking now a CV for America. I think the government is in error. I think the direction they're taking is not in charge of Liberians people. I think that those women in the market that they have no electricity who those money using for allowances and other things, I think it could be having used for the hospital interpreter to get good medication, the GFK hospital in Monrovia to get good medication, or the Redemption hospital to get good medication.
You hear everything about you, interpreter. You're not going to everything about it, man. You will not talk about Nima without going interpreter. You want contesting a place 1 year.
So as I said, the University of Liberia campus is in a deteriorated condition that the building looking at one old school building in my home. And the same way you divide it. And you think those delegates going to Japan, you have to buy a ticket, you have to get allowances. And at 2 or 3 they're going for, you have to pay for the hotel bills. Why are you doing this? And you said yesterday were wrong yesterday. You said former president we have a flight with jet plane around here, but today they're going private jet. Thank you.
Thank you. Doma, they hear you quick on the same issue. That way on 2 minutes.
Yeah, there are general concerns from the public, most especially in the face of economic hardship in our country, and the government is still trying to put a lot of things into place. So on the kind of foreign trips, when we see the numbers and some of the positions, like with specific reference to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, a single ministry that you're going to take the most senior person in the ministry, one deputy minister, and then other assistant ministers. I think the number should have been sliced down reasonably, so that because we need flexible fiscal space to be able to handle other national priorities. But in the absence of the kind of cautious during these kind of trips, then it exposes the government. But however, the information minister has to play his role, and but quite often when some of these things happen, I'm a student of education and language art major, by the way. So it normally takes me back to the one of my favorite literary act work that is known as Animal Farm. And I think my own experience in the politics and how I see our leaders behave the way they behave, sometimes the only best description that comes to my mind is George Orwell's Animal Farm. Because if you go through that book, you see when the animals, before the rebellion against Mr. Jones, who controlled the farm, there were set rules made, 7 laws that they made. And then after the revolution was successful, the pigs who were considered the clever ones in their midst, they started to thwart some of these laws. For example, one of the laws was no animals sleep in bed. But the pigs, at the end of the day, they started to live luxurious life, and they started to sleep in bed with good beddings and everything. And when our Congress engaged them, they said no. The law says no animals sleep. In fact, the law doesn't say no animals sleep in bed, but the law says no animals sleep in bed with sheet. So it is just something similar that is happening to our country, and it is very sad. Some of us that supported the regime, those were things that we spoke against yesterday, and we will not applaud the government for it today. And on the kind of trips, there should be strategic sectors considered, most especially where you're going for investment discussion. People who understand the business climate of the country should be given a priority, and not just a regular delegate going for DSA and other benefits. Thank you.
Thank you, Doma. Thank you, Doma. Lorena, I hear you. I know Chiawete is at the back, Abin is at the back, and I hear you.
On the same thing?
Yes, but yeah, is my question to you, and is my disagreement with you when you said in your previous analysis on the same issue, when you said those who are planning Baka trip, Baka is the one that planning his trip. Lorena, Baka is the one that we voted for. We didn't vote for any other people. All the mistakes that are coming from the executive mansion is on Baka. So go ahead.
Yeah, before Lorena comes, let me give a quick update. So our guest is having some serious network issues, and I believe the host is in the back trying to connect him. So I think he's going to probably join us via phone instead of video. So that's
Same
why
go
we're
by John CNC and never been correct.
So sorry, I said Lorena, I didn't mean to cut you off. You can continue with your response.
Yeah. So TK, I would say the reason I say people responsible for the president's trip is that we know the presidency is a basic position, it's a basic platform, it's a basic space. So the president, in fact, if he used to have his dinner by 8 o'clock, he has a schedule that is made by different people. If the president used to wakes up maybe 6 o'clock in the morning, has a different schedule. If he just intend that tomorrow I want to sleep longer this Saturday, I want to wake up at 10, he even have to inform his protocol team that tomorrow I will be sleeping up to 10. So it's usual. So there are people that control everything about the president, about the presidency. We're paying them with our taxpayer money. So that's what I say. Those people should be able to, that even the president's speech, no matter how well the president is educated, somebody writes his or her speech. So that's what I tell the people who are responsible. It's not that I'm taking it out completely, but I want to say 75% also on the people that are planning those activities. And then I want to disagree with Chris when he said the president should send somebody in the VP. It is the will of the president to send the VP or not. And my thing is not about why should the president go. The president has all right to go. He was invited. My thing is, why did 5 persons from the foreign ministry have to go on this trip? My thing is, why are government officials who have no idea or have to go to floor store to buy a carton of biscuit to come and sell to know how much you will get as profit? Why are they on the trip? I mean, they are just government officials. They have no experience, nothing. I see when Gafan is on the trip, it makes a lot of sense. I see when the Minister of Commerce is on the trip, it makes a lot of sense. But what is Health doing on the trip? What is she going for? What is she going for? I mean, I called somebody on the phone today from one assistant minister. I called him on the phone because he tried to argue, and I tried to argue in the public space with my fellow rescuer. I said, take your time, calculate the money that has been spent on the health minister travel, the foreign minister travel, the minister of agriculture travel. If it is not close to half of the 2025 budget, don't respect me again. So, I mean, people should not just be leaving the country because they will get DSA. Trust me, by the time they say when you go on government trip, you get a government paid card that is spent for certain things. Maybe if it is hotel, spent for hotel, most of the people will not go. They will say, I will attend online. They are going because of the DSA. They are not going to make any input. I see when Gafan is on the trip. I see when Minister Dakosa is on the trip. I see that. And for this case, I see when Agriculture Minister is on the trip. Those he travels a lot and he needs to sit down and start doing what he's supposed to do. But for this case, it makes sense when he's on the trip. But the rest of the people, I don't know why they are there for. I really don't know. But the president has to be there. And Chris, the president is not going to watch a football match. He's going for business purpose, Chris.
Thank you very much, Sis Lorena. We already have our guest with us now on the line. Let's say good evening, Amsterdam, and welcome to the Heat Hour here on BKS Television.
Let me say good evening to you and thank you very much. At least I try on a direct area in not going through our own WhatsApp. I can make my contribution because I really wanted to be on the show today. I was off station. I had to run to Sunny Police just to be on the show. I'm happy to be on the show this evening. And I'm hoping to hear from you people all the questions, the concern as about my appointment yesterday. My own dear big sister and mother who I have high respect for. I have been treated 3 times. Who have to have a political advisor. Even though she says she's a midwife, she has not done delivery for more than 6 years. And she doesn't know how to get injection, but she is now a politician. But again, that's how Liberia looks like. So I'm waiting to be on the show this evening.
Thank you for being here tonight, Ashkan, and thank you for, appearing on the show tonight.
Yeah, please tell the host to be louder. Yeah, he mentioned my name, but I didn't hear what he said about me.
Ashkan,
So, Junior, please listen well so that you can re-echo his statement so that I can be able to answer appropriately.
Okay. Ashkan, welcome.
Mommy, I said that I did listen to you when you said that why should Musa do a pick of a political advisor like that? If he said 3 times. And mine says, I'm responding by saying that to have you as a midwife that are not done delivery for more than 6 years, that doesn't know how to give good injection, and midwife that can run more, because midwife are professional people that don't talk too much. To have you a midwife talking plenty that do not do good delivery at this time, I don't know how possible it is. So what the point I'm trying to make is, if a political advisor who was elected, you consider him as a defeated person for 3 times, as you looking at a midwife that do not know how to do delivery, like, so that was the point.
Thank you, Ashkan. Thank you for being here tonight. Let's start the line of questioning like this. Tell us a little bit about your political background.
Firstly, I listened to a lot of people, some people praising, some people condemning me for my position, condemning Musa. As a young person, I want to give you 5 minutes or 3 minutes to tell you my political career, right?
Okay, let's hear you.
Growing up as a child, my intention was to become a journalist. Unfortunately, when I was coming up, I lived with a father called Harrison Lewis in 2002 to 2003, and Harrison Lewis, being a politician, a vice chair for the National Patriotic Party at the time, MPP for sure, and during the interim government being a deputy managing director of National Food Authority, he contested to become a senator for Nima, a territorial election in 2005 at PYJ won. During that time, Mr. Harrison Lewis took me to be his confidant, a working stick. Throughout the election, I felt the importance of politics. I admire it so much, and I decided to join politics in 2005. And when we joined politics, it was unfortunate that we didn't win against PYJ in 2005. My grandfather, who is the father for me now, he came 5th in the race at the time. But after the election in 2005, because I admired so much, when I graduated from high school in 2006, I decided to go to university. Going to university, my ambition to do mass communication was still clear. I attended the LBS School of Journalism, but I didn't complete it. And then later, I left, and I had to go to the AME Zion University, where I attended and read criminal justice and political science. Since then, I've been in student politics. From student politics, I was to become Councilor Charles Walker Bronski saw my potentials. After a visit, by then, you can ask DJ Way, Councilor Bronski law firm to be right opposite the Zion Temple. And we went there for a meeting to struggle for scholarship, and wanted me to be a youth leader for the Liberty Party. But my professor, the late Eric Bami, he took me. He said that there was a NEMA project coming out, and the NEMA project was to make PYJ president in 2008. So being that I was like a bare boy to Eric Bami and Medre Gonti, who was considering a CDR scholarship, which I was also benefiting from, the both of them took me to the formation of NUDP. We went there, and that's how I joined into politics. To answer your question, I joined into politics with a group of ignorant, selfish people known as Metro Gonti, Ire Bamini Lake, and I've gone through a lot, but I've learned a lot. So I joined politics in this way.
Thank you so much, Ashkan. I mean, you gave a little detail about your political career. Now let's go to CMC, that you were appointed recently as the political advisor to Musa Bility, we seem to be the political leader of the party. What do you stand to bring to the table of CMC?
Firstly, I want to say this clear to the Nimbayans tonight. Since I was born, I have not seen a stupid millionaire. You know, I've not seen a dumb millionaire. Especially millionaire who make their money by their own idea. You should understand that they are smart people, they are clever, and they know how to analyze, and they are critical thinking. For Musa Hassan Bility to look at all the political gurus around to select me as a political advisor, the most senior, he did not say political advisor, the most senior political advisor who control the CMC, that alone should prove to you that there are certain things about me that the public need to understand. Samuel Gombe and myself contested to become senator in 2024. In 2025, we are running. He walked to me and gave me cola and said, my son, my small brother, I want you to be my political advisor. Let's move. There is something about me. That Samuel Gombe and myself toured for the 2 days until he won his election. And to be frank with you, if I can be a political advisor to Koga, political advisor to Musa, and as a matter of fact, before Musa would win representative election, I was also a political advisor. But the point I'm trying to say here is there is something important that we got to bring on the table that people should understand. Now to your question, what we bring on to the table? We come to the table with open mind. We come to the table with negotiation skill. We come to the table with what? Lobby. We come to the table with what? Mobilization strength. The matter of fact, no young demand can mobilize equal to me. It's an open challenge. Lauren, my visitor and mother who is there know, even when the VP entered Nima, when you are campaigning from Koga, the two are told with any Zoe and Betty, she saw me and she felt me for the first time. You know, I used to admire my visitor, Lauren, so much. We used to talk on phone. It was in Nima when she came down for the Koga election, was her first time meeting, physically, and she saw me. There is nobody that can mobilize equal to me, especially when the logistics are available. So I come on board with all the logistics skill, how you got the mobilization skill. I come on board with the technical skill. I'm a student of criminal justice. I come on board with what? The analytical skill. I work with the Ministry of Finance and Development Planning for 9 years. I am an E practitioner. I come on board with what? Data analytical skill. And I can tell you that with all that is in me, and with what Musa saw, he brought me on board to be a Muslim political advisor. I can assure you that we're going to win the election 2029. We are very clear, and we will strategize, and we are clear and go first. Nothing going to stop from Musa Bility from becoming a president of the Republic of Liberia.
I was just coming to that question because yesterday Musa said he was not going to contest in district number 7 as representative comes 2029, but rather he will be contesting as president in Liberia comes 2029. What's your advice to Musa Bility in that direction? Your first advice to him?
Firstly, the first advice I gave to Musa at the time was that I want to do to him to contest for the presidency. I do analysis and a data analysis with everything right. Musa as the president comes from the Muslim background. Most of the LO Muslim people, they are all old and dying one. Alaji Kurma gone. Lusri Kamara is very, very old. The Muslim voting population is 386,000 votes. That is around, you can say, 16% or 13% of Liberian population. Muslim being a Muslim person, he has that sympathy. I also look at the analysis that Musa coming off from Nimba as a force. Nimba is a place where, when you come from, you get value. Firstly, I can be clear to you today. I want to openly tell you people, Musa Hassan Bility ambition for the presidency is not today thing. It's something that started ever since. It's not a daydream thing. Before even Musa would contest for the representative seat of Station number 7, it was clear that you are going to run for the presidency. He and myself agreed that you are going to run for the presidency. And one morning, he called me in the morning and said, look, over. For us to go for the presidency, we have to have a test in Lima. And the test was to go for district number 7 seat. And we went for it, we were successful. Because when you check in Lima, there are 3 districts that are very radical. District number 7, when I do the district analysis, the district number 7 is the most radical district that is very, very propagandistic. They are not developmentally oriented. Lorena and all can develop, printed to my own, don't believe in development. They just believe in hard politics. So we wanted to see whether we can succeed there, we succeeded there, we succeeded there, we won district number 7. For the fact that we won district number 7, the next critical district that we see is district number 3, which is that tribalism. Yame for Yame, the Malabo for Mano, Gilbo for Gil. So once you succeed district number 7 as a thematic era and as an entry point, it gave you this view that you can succeed. So we already succeeded there. So it was clear that we were going to go for the presidency. It's not today. So my advice to him has been that we build our own political party. So when you are in a Liberty Party, remember when there was a Liberty Party confusion, one of those who followed Musa too, or even at the Supreme Court, I used to be with him. So when we came out after the election, when nobody wanted to make us, I told Musa, look, the resources that I needed to be made to form a political party, we have it. Then let the party go. Yeah, myself can talk. So I want to do is speak advice on, and that's how we let the party go for our own party, because we don't want to have any kind of a complicated issue about the presidential ambition of Musa. And so my advice to you that we'll go for the presidency. We are going to form an alliance with other smaller political parties. And alliance will form one of careful alliance. As we speak, the Liberian are tied with Unity Party. They are also tied with CDC. The recent report here demonstrated that Unity Party wasn't doing well. But when they got a space, they too they were more reckless than the Unity Party and irresponsible. The Unity Party came into the said CDC was selling drugs. The Unity Party is selling drugs 5 times than CDC. The Unity Party is very irresponsible, criminal manner than the CDC. So at this critical juncture, we need a careful alliance. And the careful alliance, the best thing for the careful alliance is Musa Hassan Belete. So we are about to form a careful alliance. Between now to July next year, you will hear an alliance of at least 20 political parties that will be joining Musa Hassan Belete to face the both CDC and the Unity Party. So my advice, first advice is to form an alliance, form a formidable force that we can be able to defeat the both group, because the Unity Party has messed up the whole country, and also the CDC are proving that they are not responsible indeed to lead the country. So only us can lead the CMC. We're going to form an alliance, and the alliance, we will be the head of the alliance. We will never compromise the leadership of the alliance.
Thank you. This will be my last question to you. From me, we go to TK, Prentice, and the rest of the panelists to ask their two questions each. People preach Nima unity, which I believe in, and I know most young people from Nima County believe in that. Having a son of Nima sitting at the top level right now, the Vice President Jeremiah Kpakong, everyone see him to be the next president of Liberia. If 2029 comes around and Jerry is having a contest as president, and Unity Party comes to you, MDR comes to you to say, Armstrong, we want you to support us 2029. What will be your decision?
Frankly, for anybody to insinuate that having a Jeremiah as the vice president, that means that he's closer to the presidency, then it means something must be wrong with them. Because Nima had Enoch Tokidi as vice president, we have Moses Black as vice president. They're not the first time Nima having a vice president. And what made you think Moses Black served as president of the Republic of Liberia for 3 months? What made you think a Jeremiah will become a president? And secondly, those who say we should have a Nima, one Nima project, they are the worst enemy of Nima. Because let me give you a political analysis, right? Let's look at Grand Basso, working Basso for 4 years as MNE specialist, right? Working Basso, We got two groups. We got a Young Kanga group and a Liberty Party group, and we also have the Betonga group. When Young Kanga is not in power, Betonga is in power. Instead of that, Betonga was a foreign affairs minister. Betonga told over 28 Brazilian executive minister and GM government official. Today, Betonga is not in power. My friend Adonis Grief and all over there. Today, Betonga is not in power. Young is in power. So Yomi being in power too, he has given more position to our pastor. The same thing in Bronca, the Primo and how you call it, and Joa, when Joa was in power, she support a certain group of fellow people. Joa is not in power, Primo is in power, Primo is doing the same. So they are not losing. Now that got the bigger picture of the Lothians and the Southeastern. Every political party in the Republic of Liberia, they are the first three positions there. You will see a Lothian and a Southeastern. They are always there to protect their home. When we were killing one another here, they crowd people because the only two irresponsible and reckless electorate candidates in Liberia are the candidates and the Zimbabwe. They take political authority to be very, very well personal. When we were working one another in 1990, Joseph Baga there was sitting at FPRC and managing director. The Lothians were enjoying one were killing one another because they cannot take politics personal. The Granadians, for example, the Granadians are sitting over there. The Granadians and Nibayan take politics to be candidate meet. Now our time. So Samuel Kando and Thomas Kiyamba, my uncle who can resolve, who is a direct uncle to me, the two of them personal issue what we need nothing about. Nimabo said to protect Kiyamba. While Granadians said to protect those, we kill one another. 250,000 people are dying in the country. 80% was Nibayan and Granadians. These are things that we need to look at and think well. And while we carry one another, the Lothians were enjoying. Look at the current life we live in. The financial sector of the Republic of Liberia is controlled by Lothians, NRA.
Thank you.
Ministry of Finance.
Thank you, I'm
so
sure.
Why will we be able to think about one demand? There is nothing at one demand.
Thank you.
The issue is about you who fit, you must fight for your space. And to be clear with you, if there was any demand candidate that to run for the presidency, that person should be Musa Belete. Because Musa is more demand than Jeremiah Kum. Jeremiah Kum, Monofre, is a nephew. A father from Kano Kante. But for Musa Belete, Musa as a person, his father is a born Niban Madigo man. His mother is a man or woman.
Thank you.
We leave the kind of person who do for a nephew. A nephew can only told a no when the owner of the towns are not around, when the uncles are not around.
Thank
so
you.
That particular scenario will not work. Secondly, then to close on the topic to your question is, Jemagu is not exposed. Musa is exposed. There is still an electorate man trying to develop. He got nowhere to go. So you see, Musa have been working in government. He has been the executive. Musa understands the multilateral and bilateral activities. He understands the negotiation skills and everything. So in close your copy, Musa is the best.
Thank you very much, Amshkan. DK, over to you. Your two questions to Amshkan. Amshkan is here tonight, Chief.
Thank you, Goba. Are you hearing me?
I'm hearing you. I hear you still coming.
Thank you. The last time you appeared here, you said you were serving as political advisor to Senator Koga, and now Senator Musa, Representative Musa Hassan Belete. So which role are you performing currently, and which is bigger than which? Which one will you really focus on moving forward?
Firstly, I focus mostly on Musa and Koga. Koga is my good people I respect him. I actually like Koga. I mean, Koga is like a group model to me. I like him from Koga fan now. I will in this area, I like him. So I'll just be advising him once in a while. So he on his own now. I focus on Musa. Musa is the most important person because Musa is going to election 2029. Koga got no election 2029. Koga is there for 8 years plus. Koga will be going to election way 2032. So for now, I focus on Musa. Koga is cool. It's good. I went to here and seek a blessing on Musa, and my style of discovery, Musa was going to appoint me. I went to here and begged him and said, Chief, I have to leave. And we have a mutual understanding. And I always pay a visit to him. I was in Ghana, I pay a visit to him. We had a phone. We talked. Every time he said that Musa man, I told everybody man, I'm Musa man. So I focus here on Musa. Koga is my big brother. I respect him.
So my last question, saying we are taking two. So people said the only candidate that you are supported, including yourself, that won election was Senator Koga. And the Senator Koga issue came because the vice president heavily supported him with the Unity Party and all the collaborating parties in the county. So what will you say to your critics that say you as a person had never supported yourself, including a politician on your own without support from other Nibarian, for that person to be successful? What will you say to them? That some will say you are taking your defeat credential to Musa Hassan Beriri, and because of that, he will be defeated in 2029. What do you say to them?
DK, you know the problem here is opinion is something that you cannot also regulate, because the man who gave you the opinion, you might not have control over it. The truth of the matter here is, I supported the CDC 2017, you know me. CDC won the election 2017. And the matter of fact is clear, you know. Even my mother in studio there, Lorena Duncan, know that I supported Musa, they go represent the seat as a political advisor. Musa won. Several elections are supported, people have won. The issue about me now winning is, let us future election. The problem here is, I joined to the politics as a young man with bravery, without logistics and finance. There have been challenges which I can't hold it against anybody, but the truth here is, I've had more win than loss when it comes to supporting people. It's clear, I supported CDC 2017. Go there, you see my picture. We were the ones who supported CDC from start to end. Prince Johnson Jackie overshadowed us. Then later on, he misused us and he dumped CDC. So you can't say that Musa Azabelete has supported you, Koga has supported Koga. So say, Lord, let me tell you, Claire, I want to disagree with you, DK, that the winning of Koga was because of the vice president is false and misleading. Koga himself, go and do an analysis, I'll do an MAE analysis. Everywhere the vice president campaign, Koga lost them miserably in a manner bill. But everywhere Koga and myself campaign, Koga won them. Because Koga and myself campaign for the 2 days, non-stop. The records are there. You can check. Koga and myself campaign for the 2 days. So I'm very, very clear with you, to be clear with you, that the vice president was a waste of time. His support to her was useless. President MDR, the United People did not support her enough. They said because they never had a job, like he said, back. The MDR United refused to campaign because they said it's another idea. They said because parents did not get a job. Most of the protesters in the place, Koga and myself would campaign, like Israel, and come and here and beg. And no one would take Israel. Begging people from place to place. So for anybody to say that Koga won because of the view that blah blah, I told the student you are afraid, the student who, that's again back, she went to her who. She got over 400,000 LD there. We got less than 17 or 20 vote there. Take this to me today. He said, oh, the records carry international minister there. We still got less vote. So I'm glad to the point that the terror, the superintendent, the government support was useless to Koga. Nothing a day. Because it was because of them that Koga support a lot. If the election had just either Koga were going to get more than 100,000 more, but because of them, the propaganda went against all the MDR, the United Bible, fuck us in the country because they never had job.
Thank you.
So nobody will fool you.
Thank you very much. Let's go to Prentice Doma. Prentice, you have 2 questions to Ashkan.
Thank you, Junior. I think I will be clear that I will ask only one question, but as well, before my question comes, I will want to sharpen some contradiction, because I sit here as an official of the Unity Party in Nimba as well, and our guest tonight is providing some misleading information that I think we need to erect for the sake of our audience following the show this evening. Firstly, I thought to make analysis of 2 or more options in other counties, and he think Nimba should have similar thing, and I think that's why we have projected that as the sole purpose for which the CMC was established, to have an alternative, to be an alternative in Nimba. All the candidates he mentioned, I want to say to everybody following this evening, that's what makes Nimba unique. Mostly I like to describe Nimba this way, that we are the sky. And we have so many stars. But when the moon comes up, the moon shines brighter than every other star. So Nimba has always had a generational leader, one at a time. When it was Kulongba time, Nimba rallied with him. Even when it caused our people to die, Nimba rallied with him. When it was the PYJ's era, Nimba rallied with him. And the 2017 election he talked about, yes, go out with CDC 2017, but the Unity Party and MDR came first and second in Nimba. Until PYJ gave support to CDC in 2020 during the runoff, it was the very first time that the CDC had to beat Unity Party in Nimba. So you can't undo the PYJ influence. And our just ended by election, the Unity Party and MDR gave full support. Koba knows that. District 7 traditionally has been the home of Unity Party. District 7 produced the second highest vote next to District 5. If you look at the margin in past election time, if you look at the statistics, it go by say he's somebody who analyzes data. Let him compare Madam Webb past election results in District 2, District 8, and other areas within the Manor Belt. Yes,
Princess, can you put your question shortly?
Yeah, I'm providing the clarity. She maintained her lead in those places. The margin was smaller than past.
No, so Doma, 1 second. Ask your question, then you made a remark. Yes, okay. Ask the question. Yes.
For me, I wanted to make a remark and provide a clarity first.
Okay, so, then no problem. Then go ahead.
Now,
Unity Party Kennedy was beaten by Musa Birede in a very distressing on the
Yes, you mute everybody, please.
Yeah. You are the CMC candidate.
No, Mark, Printers, I beg you.
You were the 7. Where your political leader is.
Printers, I beg you. Direct your question to Armstrong, I beg you.
Yes, my question. Yeah. Sometimes it's good provide information as it is. Yes, my question to Armstrong. Armstrong, for me, I normally, you my big brother, we joke a lot, and I mostly refer to you as the Nimbayan with the highest record of defeat in your history. And you have praised your political leader for being successful, which means, yes, certainly he must be smart and he must be a strategist. Yeah, I want to agree with you. So, what history of success do you bring to your team as an individual with your political history?
Well, again, this question of what history of success, I knew that everything yet today, you got nothing against Musa, so everything will be able to go back. But for me, this is what I bring, right? Musa Birede know my strength. Even the very Jeremiah, who is the vice president, know my strength. Koga know my strength. All Nimba politicians know my strength. So what I bring on table, like I told you, is the issue of outreach and mobilization. If there is anything you take from anybody, you can take it from me. I can challenge anybody within a Unity Party. I will mobilize the country for CMC. It's good for me. I live in Senegal with my wife and children. I live in Nimba, and I'm part of 2 of the major traditions. I'm a Mano man born in the Kyo community. I'm part of the Kyo tradition 100%. And I'm also part of the Mano tradition 100%. So I will use that opportunity to influence opportunity for the CMC. That's what I've been on the table.
Thank you, Ashkan. Over to you. Lorena is not here, so we're going to jump over Lorena. CWT has been here before. We're going to go to CWT. After CWT, we go to Chris. From Chris, we go to Shadrach. Then we end up with Mark Blewan on the first round. Welcome to the show, CWT.
I think I guess Lorena the opportunity because she's
okay. She's back. Since Lorena, we have on the line Ashkan Gobaserako. Can you ask Ashkan your 2 questions? Let's be straight to the question.
My question.
So we can have time for our post analysis. I beg you.
Yeah, before I ask my question, I would like to say something in regards to answer expressions to me before I ask my question. I'm sure this is not my first time saying that you are a defeated candidate, and you say you often write that in all of the chat room as part of your portfolio. Even when we were all with Senator Koga, I said that many times to you joking. Even myself that you are supporting and representability, and before even your appointment was made public, I'm one of those that you told. And I say it to you jokingly every time. So for you to come on the show tonight and start saying I run my mouth, I find it very disrespectful, and I'm very disappointed. And talking about I'm a midwife and blah and blah. Let me tell you, Lorena is not just a midwife. Lorena is a midwife, yes. Lorena is a maternal child. Lorena is a published author, something that you will not achieve now, maybe in the next 5 years. That's who Lorena is. When Liberia is counting the most five, Lorena will be counted among the first five. When Liberia is counting TD maternal health expert, Lorena will be among the three. Go on Google, put Lorena and put improving midwifery education in Liberia. Read my article and know if I am your mate, that you can just come on a platform to talk to anyhow. And I said this and I was laughing saying it. I was just being the usual way I play for with, even with Mark, I do the same thing. Like, oh my, yeah, me, come for me, you are ready to go to CNC. You and my session will be talking up to 2 a.m. So it's kind of disappointing. It makes me to feel like your new position has put you in a space that you're going to be very combative, very arrogant to anybody who is not a part of the
The main friend
CNC.
has changed. The main friend has changed.
As a political advisor, you don't think about all the defeat you have passed through. You should see that space as a space that you should use to engage people. You can never tell. Don't see it as a space to be always defensive, that everything someone says, you want to go for them. You should leave that. I mean, it will be like when you were doing your bachelor's, that attitude of that way of politics, leave that now and be more responsive, proactive. That's why I would say. Then I ask my question. I'm not going to take anything from you until you can apologize, because this thing I say, I always say it to you and we laugh about it. So listen to me. My question.
Lorena, 1 second. John. And whoever in the back, your mute Mark.
I muted Mark already.
Okay, so go ahead. You're mute.
Why don't you mean you want to reduce our political advisor to
No, Mark, we coming to you now. You will make your point. Your time have finished yet, Mark.
Let's move on. We'll talk about it later.
Mark, I beg you. Your time haven't finished, I beg you. Okay. Says Lorena, your 2 questions to Armstrong.
So my first question to the political advisor to the CMC leader is, did Representative
See how they come in? Let's hear your 2 questions.
Yo, that go back, make some clarity to what Lorena said, then see how it will flow.
No. When Lorena here go out, make clarity. I beg you, Chief.
You're right.
We don't want to go that route.
You're right, Jim. Sorry.
Let me be very clear and bombastic tonight. I got nothing against my visitor, Lorena. And they say that they can be combative. I'm not combative in my new position. The fact of the matter is that you don't advise in the public. I advise Musa in the corner. And I know the pieces of advice I can get to Musa. 2 days morning, I will instantly pay and I gave the pieces of advice I'm supposed to give and I left at 12 o'clock. So, but the issue of people coming at me because coming directly that the governor lost in the restaurant, you want to use it as a yardstick. I want us to test it. That's what I told Lorena. You as a midwife, you didn't get good injection. And you are not even in the position of going to the hospital for the last 5 years. How are we sure that you're going to do good delivery? So, but I'm just being bold to her. I don't think it's a disrespect to her. You know, I always call you mama. You say I'm calling her mom, and I'm even calling your name. So now I just understand that I was just responding to her insinuation that because I lost 1 or 2 petty elections, so that way I cannot be a good political advisor. But however, I just want to say to you, Mom, you are welcome to the CMC. We are willing to recruit people, and you are not a bad sister, you are good. Right now, you are not a no.
She even want to be our candidate. She been calling me that she want to be our candidate in District 7.
Say you keep America, the job you keep to do, you are now getting a job. You went to higher education and post, they you, and you are now around with one power NGO. So we can still work together.
See, I beg you, ask your questions to Ashkan.
Good evening, Ashkan. Congratulations for your preferment.
Good evening. Who is speaking? So is that Mabazi?
No, it's
Siawiti. Oh, that's so Siawiti so good. From those Siawiti, I went to who are they even found us to sleeping. How to stay one who
You praised my home for accommodating you and gave you one of the best sleeping places. So that's erroneous. To the question, like I said, congratulations for your preferment. You know, we all say that as a joke, but what are your major challenges in advising your boss before coming to your next question? Because you advise your boss from District 7, and now you say you are one of the architects of him forming a political party to contest for the presidency.
The major challenge we may have as a CMC.
No, I said you as a senior political advisor.
And I have been clear with my boss that we have to find a running mate that will be more acceptable and be not from the North Team Belt. We need a running mate from out of the Western Belt and the South Team Belt. And you know, people like Musa, who in the area one, they always want to look for somebody from the popular era, like from the North Team Belt and the populated era. And the mistake there is that if you find somebody from the populated era that for me, developmental wise, the bomb country or Lupa or Bassa, developmental wise, you'll be closing opportunity for all of people. So that would be the major challenge I will have with my boss, to convince him how to get a running mate from all of the stuff of the West.
Is that your challenge?
That's the challenge I see. But everything is not with the extension of that, I have an open door policy to him, even if they're to give you the stuff. So there's no challenge of the bargain, and he willing to listen to 100%. But how to convince him for him to find a running mate is the major challenge I see.
Anyway, that's the answer you could get to my question. But you know, I listened to you from the beginning of your thought. You lay out that there are a series of permanent people in the Mandingo community, like you said, from your explanation, or in the Muslim community that are wedding away. And you said, for example, like Alhaji Kloma and the rest of the people. So is it because most of these guys could not reach the presidency, or are you producing? Hello?
Go ahead.
Hello?
Go ahead.
Hello? Yeah, sorry, I'm breaking. Yeah, so my question to you is, Goba, you lay out most of these points as because the leaders in the Mandingo community are wedding away and some are dying. Is it a reason that you funded the CMC as one of your advice to honorability? What's the real essence of funding the CMC? Because I listened to you, you said, in the Mandingo community, there are a lot of permanent people
directly
all of that.
We formed the CMC to win presidency.
So I said, to end my question.
I'm sure. I beg you. I'm sure. Mr. Goba.
We have a liberal group that will work with us.
Goba.
The very vice president, he posted a video, he's a Mandingo man.
I'm sure.
He has told the Muslim people that he is a Mandingo man. That's why he's using the Muslim community. And the open challenge that the vice president of Republic of Abroad must go on air and deny a Mandingo state message. Then you go on air and challenge him. Then you go on and say, because you always tell the Mandingo people that he's a Mandingo man, father was a Mandingo man. So if for any reason, we do say that we are Mandingo, we say Zangi Hadi, I don't see there is a secret here. So it's just an open challenge that the vice president should go on air to tell people that he is not a Madigo man. He has used that to win Ghana twice. He has also used that to win to get a negotiation between the APO and the United Party. That's a challenge to him. So don't try to pacify it or make it look very much lubricated that because I say Muslim communities are really. We form a political party to take state power. And we are going to go for a careful alliance. We are forming an alliance very soon between us next year, July, with 20 smaller political parties that we will be having.
Thank you very much.
Not two parties that we have, CDC, CNC, and United Party. And we will be the best group to win the presidency.
Thank you.
We are better, we are better. Tested, those that have been tested have failed in that move over the United Party have failed miserably. They are now selling drugs all the Gobaton market. Drugs is now opening store everywhere. You listen to kind of dental brand today. There are the drugs that are being sold everywhere. You listen to the other big men I thought they were yesterday. Everyone all know that Samuel High and just the leading drug dealer in Ghana. They were marching along with the secretary in Ghana. That means they agree with Johnson that he must be selling drugs in Ghana. The video are there. So
thank you.
Johnson, the leading drug dealer, he was in a paper with them and raised the issue. So drugs is so everywhere today. CDC was removed because of drugs, but the Labour is selling drugs. 10 times the CDC. The videos are there. So now CMC is the best party because the CMC is more respectful, earnest, sincere, religiously tolerant. Musa Bola is a manner, and his father is a Madigo, which we would not have. And we believe that Kun Bola is a deal, but Kun as a person, a part of Madigo for Osta. He's not a Mimbai.
Thank you, Amshkar. Over to you, CWT. I beg you. Amshkar.
Our party is about
you got to control the guest now.
Yeah, Amshkar, I beg you.
You have to control the guest.
You got to give the panelists a chance to ask their questions before you come in with your response. I beg you, Chief. Over to you, CWT.
Yeah. Let me go with the question.
No, yeah, Goba, you are I will say you are striving to answer my question. And for the record on this show, you gotta be very tolerant when you come on this show. Because all of those information, you could play your politics, but when you go to someone's personal life, you gotta be careful. The vice president father is Mr. Kun, who live in Ghana. Without accusation is very grave. You and Mike, I beg you, you need to protect me, man. You need to stop that. And what my question to you, you did not really answer my question. I asked you about the formation of the CMC. From the inception of your conversation, you said you wanted to make one of the permanent Mandingo men. So I was asking you, the essence of forming the CMC, is it to promote the image of Musa Berete as a Mandingo man, or is a genuine mission to form a political party that will lead Liberia? And in compliance with that was the issue with the MDR. Most times you say, oh, it's now a Nima party, but I see you infusing the issue of tribe and that of religion into the formation of the CMC from your conversation. That's why I was coming in. When you already been accused that you been supported by the Arab world, then you come and making similar statement on the show.
We founded the CMC to take state power. To take state power and be able to develop the country, number one. Number two, the party is a Nima-based political party founded by a secretary's son, the son of Secretary History. So there's nothing about it. Hope this answers your question. We founded the party to take state power. Myself, I want Musa Berete to be president so I can be minister of state.
Thank you.
So there's nothing about it.
Thank you very much.
To be president, be minister of state.
Thank you very much.
My position of political advisor, I compare myself with Madira Cooper now.
Thank you.
I'm equal now to talk to the Madira Cooper. I don't know you, Jimmy Swami Mene.
Thank you, I'm sure. Thank you.
We want a party to take state power. Whether you twist it as a Madigo or Muslim, or as a Christian, as any kind of party or inaction party where you follow, you're in a boy or too.
Ashkan, thank you. Thank you very much. Let's go to you, Shadrach. Shadrach, let's hear your 2 questions to answer from you. We go to our friend and brother Chris Silly from Chris. Our mom, we're going to end us on the interview here tonight with Armstrong, so that we can have our post analysis. Shadrach, over. No, we got CMC Mark Blue on the show, so we need to go to Mark. But let's hear you, Shadrach.
All right, Gian, thank you so much. Good evening to everybody. Sorry for coming late today. I asked you a meeting. So, good evening to Armstrong Goba Sadako.
Good evening, my brother.
Yeah. Armstrong, there's a Shadrach G-Tobe. I listened to you. You explained relatively about your party, your position, and your stand, what you brought on the table when you asked the question. I had a bit concern with your outbursts as a political advisor to a political leader when you started using invited words or proximity languages in addressing your political, how they call it, strategy to other people publicly. So my question now is, you as a political advisor to the political leader wanting to take state power to fund a reform society, if your outbursts should be invited or by using proximity languages to addressing other issues, how do you think the public will look at you to be?
Well, I think it would be better to change this thing to Gil or manner so that you can understand well. Because if you say, are you invented or used or insulted me, you yourself, maybe your ear got problem. There is no way. Everything I said to them, we got millions of police to our door.
I think the host need to checkmate the guy. You say that to our panelists. It's been disingenuous on this platform.
You need to put Goba in order. Goba needs to be respectful on the platform.
Until we don't protect our guests, I beg you. Let's protect our guests, please.
No, we can protect the guests also at the expense of the panelists.
No, you invented. If you can't understand me, I'm a man boy Gil community. I speak both dialects. Maybe for your sake, we can teach them to a dialect. I'll respond clearly. But I don't want you to indict me. Point of correction. Do not indict me.
Thank you.
The second question.
Thank you, Armstrong. If you are just joining the show, like I say, welcome. You are listening to the Heat Hour here on BKS Television. On the Heat Hour, we say dialogue and not confrontation. We say words and not bullet. When Armstrong say it to Shadrach got time. He will go after Armstrong. I beg you guys. Y'all leave the man. Over to you, Shadrach.
Yeah, before I ask my last question, Armstrong, let me say this. We appear here to discuss issues, share ideas, and share your candidate. So I listen to you. You start naming people that they late everybody, all the people, and how you distract them, and other state leaders currently. The way you addressing, it was not professional. I refer to the music proximity languages. So if you say platform,
I'm sure, I beg you. I'm sure, I beg you. I'm sure. I'm sure. I'm sure. I'm sure. I'm sure.
I'm not professor. You know my academic credential.
No, I'm just gonna beg you. We gotta hold you there. Listen. I'm just gonna listen. You got time to respond. You got time to respond to the guests. Listen, I'm just gonna. I beg you. I beg you. I beg you. You came on the show as a politician. That's why Printers, I beg you. I'm sure I beg you. I'm sure you got time to respond to the panelists. I'm sure I beg. Listen. I'm sure I beg you. I'm sure. Listen. You got time to respond to the panelists. When the panelists is speaking, please let the panelists to learn. Then you can come in with your response. I beg you, Chief.
Can I come in real quick?
Yeah, do that for us.
So, Mr. Slugbo, this is your brother Alvin here, the CEO of the platform here. So, gentlemen, we have to be very careful how we address each other. If we are making allegations, against our guests too, we gotta also be careful, right? When you know alleging that he insulted because using those invective words, those are insults. He didn't say that, right? He hasn't said that. So you try to frame it in a different way without throwing out accusation against him. We got to protect our guests as well, regardless of you agree with him or not, disagree with him. You can't make up things on the platform when he's speaking. So Armstrong, we also ask you to kindly, listen to our host as he asks you, so he can be able to conduct the show accordingly. Sorry, but if you don't agree with what he's saying, just give the host time and listen to him too, please, so we can have this show peacefully.
Prepare. I'm not talking here.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, I'm sure. Everybody got their time on the show, right? That's why we allocate time to each person. When Ashko says something you not like it, your time will come. You can respond to that. So Shadrach, over to you. We got so many panelists that have to ask their questions. Let's hear you, Chief.
All right. So, Mr. Slagbo, my last question has to do with a clarification of your political leader's statement a few months back when you traveled to the UK. He made a statement by saying he wants to turn Liberia into Islamic State. So you as a president, someone is talking about
no, nobody talking, Chief.
So I want to clarify for me, what does it mean about turning Liberia to Islamic State when you made that statement? Sometime back in UK.
President, let me be clear with you. The man nothing want to like brother Islamic State. That's why when you are on major platform, you should be able to be analytical. You be able to listen well. The political leader, when you went to UK, a Muslim program. When you went to the Muslim program where you attended, he said there is a need to like a Muslim man become a president of Liberia. That recording is all was floating on the internet. Today, the United people have made view of our program yesterday. The recording is there, and I will beg you, Mr. Host, after the show, please play that recording. Please play the video is in all the chat room now. Jay, the recording is in the Nima and general platform now. The issue here is the political leader was clear. In public relation, in public communication, you speak to a place based on the consent of the people. The man was speaking of Muslim fundraising rally. At that time, he was seeing himself as the next president. He needed the people's support. You expected him to say, the only way Liberia is, only person should become president. So with that, with the Muslim people supporting him financially,
thank you, I'm sure.
Supporting morally, we're supporting prayerfully.
Thank you. Again, folks.
The two of the matter, based on the constitution, if I say, I'm going to get back. If I visit Swale, the way I make statement Swale, it will be different from the statement I made in, the way I make statement in Berry, it's different from the statement I made in Muyao.
Thank you.
When we were already careful with Koga, there were places that were entering the Manon Bear, we were always presenting Koga as a Manon Bear, because our Koga Mola is a Manon. But we're going to Giobe, we don't Koga like Giobe. Do you think we were stupid?
Thank you.
Political conversation achieved based on what the needs and the hearing of the people.
Thank you very much.
You cannot say in this place that the statement of Bembe is becoming Liberia a Muslim. Do you know the state of making Liberia a Muslim state?
Thank you very much, I'm sure. Thank you. Thank you.
You have to go through a lot of process. It's not possible.
Thank you, I'm sure. Thank you.
The truth of the matter is, the message there's a need a Muslim man become a president to one day because he's a Muslim. And if we contest him for the presidency, I'm not looking at the Christian and the Christian and Muslim.
I'm sure I beg you.
So, John, you have the mute button for both ends. This is how the panelists are getting frustrated. Yeah,
you
get the mute button for
you need to be very brief with your answer. I'm sure I beg you. You need to be very, very brief because we don't have time in our favor again on the show. I beg you, please be brief with your answers. Now, over to you, Grace. From you, we go to Madam Donker, then we end up with CMC Mark Leo.
Okay, thank you. Let me say good evening, Ashton. How you doing?
Hey, come on, brother.
I'm okay. I will ask you 2 questions, and one will be on your political decision, and the next one will be for the county level based on your post before. So I beg you, I will be short to the answer. My first question is: now you have been appointed as a senior political advisor to Honorable Musa Hassan Bere. What is the next agenda as an advisor for ANC or for CMC to go cut across the Report of Liberia to have sales in all those counties and districts? That's one. My last question will be: you did a post before after the death of Senator Prince Yomi Johnson, who will consider to be the godfather of Nima.
One by one, so I can forget.
Okay, let's hear you, Amsterdam. Please be brief with your answer. I beg you, Chief.
The plan for the CMT is clear. Mark Blue is the mobilization and recruitment person. I cannot speak for the party. I'm not a spokesperson of the party of the CMT. I am the political advisor to the political leader. He takes my advice or reject my advice. The advice I give you, you don't take it or reject it. So the CMT have a roadmap of going across the country. We're going to structure the entire country, we're going to structure the entire country, and that is in the hand of the party leadership, headed by Mark Blimo, and who is the head of the mobilization. So I don't want to go deep to that. Let's go to the post.
Okay, thank you. And my last question has to do with, after the death of Senator Prince Yomi Johnson, the people have never considered me godfather. You wrote on your Facebook page, allegedly accusing the superintendent of Nima that she took, I think, 400,000+ from the county court without the approval of the county leadership, and she haven't made a report on it, and you were requesting. How alternative you have this information? How true this information is? And can you speak to that? Thank you.
President, I've been clear and very, very clear without biting my teeth. The most corrupt superintendent we have ever had called me up at Godobly. He is 35 times than any other superintendent. And I've been clear with that, right? After the death of Prince Johnson, I was on a committee and we walked around. The superintendent is alleging that she used 400,000 to beautify the area without going through PPCD also, which is wrong. Just a recent statement that the representative of district number 8 said that the student gave 50,000 United States to pay a fees. You know, under our PFM law, the Public Financial Management Act, and all of our law, you don't give money to representatives. You go through projects, you go through bidding. There have been no bidding since the student took over. Open bidding. So the 400,000 you use, in the PYJ burial will raise over $1.3 million. I can tell you, I was on the committee. Up to now, there's no report, nothing as such. But I don't want to.
And see how it did, man. I was supposed to make a report. I hear one run away when he sat down there.
Mark, I beg you now. Let protect the guests. Thank you very much, Mr. Armstrong. Let's go to you, Madam Donke, for your 2 questions to Armstrong.
How it did.
The political advisor to the CMC leader. I have a lot of things to say, but I'm going to say them during our post analysis. But this is my question to you. Representative Bility is representing the people of District 7. And before the end of the 2nd year, he has come up to say he's not going to contest in District 7. Which I don't believe until I see him not contesting, because
now you're happy because you won't contest there.
Mark, I beg you, Mark, please. I don't want you to be disrupting the other panelists on the show. I beg you, Chief. Let's give them the time. Let's hear you, madam. Now, Mark, you feel making our man nowhere to stick. So you spoil the whole show, Mark. Now, over to you, Mark. Do you have any question for Armstrong?
Let me wear my CMC cap as co-chair on mobilization and recruitment, Republic of Liberia. Again, gentlemen, I want to say, yeah,
okay, Mark, let's show you there. Mark, I beg you, let's show you there. Let's go back to Madam Lorena. I beg you, Mark, you need to be patient with us.
Yes,
Lorena, let's
so Representative Bede has said he's not going to contest for the seat or recontest the seat in 2029. As the representative of the people, I'm wondering if he ever had a meeting or consultation with the people of the to get to understand what their thoughts are like for the new ambition, or whether it's the people that are telling you, oh, you have done so well, so we need to go at a higher level. Asking this question as a daughter of District 7.
Firstly,
and if that was done, I want you to please make reference to the meeting, because the special meeting will be public, so you can make reference so we can know.
Firstly, on a statement last night that you will not contest a district number 7, a picture will be on the ballot on the presidential race. It is his own ambition. He contested and representing you as a representative. He's doing everything he can to complete his 6-year term. But within his 6 years, he feels that he wants to be president. He has succeeded in district. District 7 is the most connected district by road. District 7 has electricity. The only thing I'm lacking District 7 is a power water. District 7 police station is well equipped. District 7 gas security. District 7 is the most developed district in the Republic of Democracy. So you feel that with what you are doing in district, you want to go for the presidency. Does that require again a community engagement? If you feel that the way I am, if I feel that my house is good, I want to go outside to help other people. Should people say, why is they not inform us? The issue here is honorability has done a best. Not district in the market that is compared to District 7 opportunity. So right now, his party has made him a political leader, and he himself feels those who are contesting for the presidency, they are all a TPL. Like, let me tell you, before I become a political advisor to the presidency, we are over our conversation. In our conversation, I asked him why you want to be president. And he said, he convinced me. And when he convinced me, one of the key things I thought was, as a person, as a political person, most of the people are running for the presidency, they are a peer now. The Kun, the Snow, the Nukwe, the everybody. So he do feel that he's more qualified, competent than the people, and he got a better vision for the people, for the Liberian people. So he got to go. And we all accepted it. So why would the people have issue with it? If one of your sons want to go, Lorena, if your child want to go over opportunity to go to Lorena, what is it that will hear you?
Thank you. Since Lorena, your last question to Armstrong.
So the answer is no. That's why with all the explanation Armstrong gave, the answer is no. Armstrong, the reason I'm asking is that this is community entry and exit. So as a political advisor, if you don't know that strategy, please ally up and be about it so that you can know political. Any entry into any community, you have to do an entry assessment and an exit assessment. That's very essential. So like I said, I have a lot of things to say, but I'm just going to wrap them up in the post analysis. So that was my only question, and the answer from Armstrong is no. The representative did not do that.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Bobby is just coming. Let's give Bobby the chance to ask how Bobby going again. So, Armstrong, in 30 seconds, your parting comment tonight on the show.
Before Armstrong, I just want to say one or two things to my dear brother Armstrong.
Okay.
Am I allowed?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Hey, Armstrong, your brother Alvin, man, how you doing?
Who Alvin Sega?
Yeah, my man, Alvin Sega, the one and only Alvin Sega. You can hear me, right? Oh, let Gion phone don't go off. So Gion connected him via WhatsApp. So I think when Gion disconnect, he too goes off. But anyways, yeah, my comment I wanted to make was to him directly, my suggestion and recommendation. But Since he's not here, I don't know if I should do that. Mike, you can allow Mike to come and say one or two things before while we wait on his reappearance. Mike, you want to say something to your brother? Let Mike disappear.
Mark is not on. I think
Okay,
it is scheduled.
call him. Let me see.
They have a consultation meeting. Mark telling you, my man, you blunder
So,
your first official
hello?
appearance.
Hello, I have Armstrong on my phone. Are you hearing me? Armstrong? Hello?
Yeah.
Go back.
Yeah, you hear me?
Okay, so you guys hearing him?
Yeah, we can hear him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ask him if he's hearing me.
I hear you, Ali.
All right, bro. Thank you. Gino said a current gone, so that's why he disconnected. But first, I just want to say thanks to you, my man, for coming on our show. I think you stated that you were in Ganta or somewhere you had to run to San Nicolas just to come on the show. I want to say thank you so much for that. This is our platform. We ask that all of us be part of it, and don't be a stranger. You know, when you have time, make sure you come on here so we can promote this platform. Also, you know, I know our sister, your mother, says Lorena expressed some dissatisfaction, as you know, from Nima County. We have our culture there. So my suggestion to you on here is to try to reach out to your mom after the call and see how you can fix your thing there. So again, nothing. I don't have any question. I don't have any political question. I just want to say thank you to you, and we look forward to hosting you on here in the future.
Okay.
So I'm still left because of my internet, my current gone off. So I mean, you guys gotta bear with me, man.
Only your team can see. So I think what you want to ask Armstrong was his 30 seconds parting comment. So D, you can ask Armstrong to give 30 minutes or parting comment.
Yeah, Armstrong. Having said something about Lorena, I think in passage 2 you mentioned Siawete and the Inland Church. So those comments for us, we just want you to. We know sometimes when we are in the intellectual exchange, we become so hot that the program is called a heat hour. So maybe that might have a heart on your side. You mentioned the Inland Church and you went after your mother. Which we want some clarity from you, and whatever way that you can reach out to Sis Lorena and Siawete. Siawete is a man, but just say something about a church. You know, Siawete is grieving. Oh, Guanu, okay. But Siawete smiling at the thing happened to you. Okay, so that hear from you. That hear from you.
What else? Give me a go by. Address me.
Let me say to Mama Lorena that you know my wife is a midwife, so tell you that being a midwife, she are not doing delivery for 5 years now. It's not a secret. But if she feel hurt, Lorena, sorry. But again, I always see you on politics, conversation, campaigning. I can see you hospital. That's the reason. I hope I can see you hospital close like my wife one day. The second issue about Saturday is Saturday of the Inland Church. You know, we all grew in the Inland Church from Berlin. We are inland, all of us. And that's because I don't go to church every day. We are all inland, so nothing bad about our church here. The only thing I want to close by saying here is that I want to appreciate the show. You know, most of the time I'm afraid to be on the show, but sometimes because of my schedule can be so bad, there were errors. But I tried today to be on the show, and I can show you that I will always be here. I'm not a spokesperson for the CMC. I'm not in the party position of the CMC. But I will speak for myself as a political advisor once in a while. Outside of that, if there's any issue about me, I will discuss it. My view in the CMC are not a view of the political party. It is my personal view because by law, my advice go to only Musa Belite. He like it, he take my advice. He like it, he doesn't take my advice. So I just want to say that, but I want to say this clear that I want to make one general clarity that is on the internet. People always say I'm inconsistent, which is not true. And this is my closing statement. The only political party I was part of the formation was the NUDP level, the great godfather P.Y. Yomi Johnson. We follow NUDP, in 2008, and since then, when NTV fell, and we were expelled PYJ for some recklessness. In 2013, people disaggregated a party. We never had any political party. 2017, I supported Harrison Kangwe as an individual. When I was running, I supported you with the Liberty Party. 2020, I supported Ide Kongwe as an individual. 2023, I supported CDC as an individual. And 2024, myself ran. 2025, I supported Koga as Gubasepo, not a political party, not the MDR. I've never been part of any party since 2013 we dissolved AUTP. So right now, this is my second political party I joined, and this is my last political party I will be in. If anything happens in CMC, I will bear it, I will bear the pain, we will be there until the party comes to an end. If Musa even maybe in any kind of way, I will bear it to the end. But I'm not leaving CMC. So I just want to clarify that. DK, you are my senior comrade, you know me. I don't have my feeling. So people in radio, people have been listening to me. If anything I said, I heard you, I say sorry. I'm a liar. Those are who in the people animal that were talking, who don't have a feeling. I don't have my own wish. I'm a liar. I don't have a feeling. So I express myself. I'm not only the man. I'm a real man from Zor. I'm from only the man thing. What I stand for is what I say. I'm not saying things with joke. So anybody I feel here, sorry. I thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you, Goba. Thank you. We appreciate your coming. Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
Thank you very much. That was the voice of Armstrong Goba, Select Board, newly appointed political advisor to Honorable Musa Hassan Belete, the political leader of CMC political party. You listen to him tonight, folks. Let's get to you now. Your analysis in your party comment. We're going to make this very juicy, right? We're going to start with each person. 3 minutes. 3 minutes.
I was supposed to hear from Mark first.
Now, Mark will get analysis. Mark, that CMC man. Mark, not get question for Armstrong. Mark is here tonight.
Lorena, our CNC candidate in District 7.
Oh, that breaking news. That breaking news.
Mark got all of the candidates. In District 5, you got Bobby Wanty. In the 7, you got Lorena. I don't know. Over to you. Let's hear you.
You look good.
3 minutes. Your analysis.
The 13 seats that will be in Nima, I will be having 13 candidates in all.
So,
okay,
can you mute Mark for us, please? Mark, we brought CNC person. You're supposed to be excited. We brought your political party people. Be excited. Let's hear from Lorena, Shadrach, and Siawete.
I'll be excited for what? You never be speaking English.
So let's start with Lorena. Lorena, your analysis in your party comment in 3 minutes. You got 57 minutes. Let's hear you, man.
Armstrong. This is Armstrong first official appearance as political advisor to Representative Musa Belete, and I would say I gave him 40 or 100 for his first official appearance. I gave him 20 for the fact that he was. Yeah. So I gave him 20 for the fact that he was somewhere and he had to run to Senegal just to be on the show. I mean, that shows that he really valued this program, the platform, and he has to be here to give, information on. And I also gave him 10 as a congratulatory point for being the political advisor to Musa Representative Belete. And then I gave him 10 points for trying to explain things that he could not explain. And then, but what I want to say is that from the tone, the posture, the expression of Armstrong, it tells a different thing. Because even something that he has always laughed about, when I say it tonight. I mean, it pushing so hard to the wall that you have to say, my mouth can run. Armstrong, I got tons of things that you have said to me concerning the VP. And I'm going to go to the VP like a mother or like a sister or two brothers trying to advocate for you. I don't say Armstrong said that. Even if the VP just hear what I'm saying to them, you will say, oh, they keep it secret from me. And no, so I don't know how am I running my mouth. We are saying things about other leaders. I go
Say
to them,
Lorena.
and put it in a different
Say
form,
Lorena.
So
Say
how can
Lorena.
somebody run their mouth and be this good to you? That's
Say
no,
Lorena.
and
Now why you are the mother? Yeah, just do
yeah,
clarity.
I just wanted to clear the air because he said that, so I was keeping it to say it this time. But I would want to say to Armstrong that, like I said before, the space you are in now is not a space when you are contesting for District 3. It's not a space when you are contesting for the Senate seat of Nima. It's a national state. Like you yourself said, you are now, rubbing shoulder with Mandela Cooper as the political advisor. So you have to be tolerant. I think he has to learn to know the objective, the goal of CMC. To even said that CNC, and he told the representative that all the Maningo people are aging and dying, so left run for the presidency. So, for example, if another Maningo man gets up from Sano, Meridian, or Lofa that is most powerful, stronger than Musa and me, you don't have anything to for which you could build a political party, because somebody stronger has risen in another part of the country, which is also a Manigo man. So to form a political party just on the basis of because people are aging and dying, I see it to be like a wrong move, and or a wrong reason for which you have a political party. And Saturday, I'm sure I will never be in close like your wife again and doing delivery, because I have graduated from direct care. I'm a coach. I'm a consultant of the Labrador Midwives Association. I go for training and tell people who give direct care what to do, what not to do. I graduate from that level. If you ever see me doing delivery, maybe I went blue and there was delivery and maybe there's some complication. I decided to use my expertise to save lives. But to say waiting the Lorena dressing clothes to go do delivery, it will not happen again. If you're waiting for that one before you can grade me as a midwife, you will not grade me. I've been a midwife since 2002. So I cannot continue to be a direct caregiver. I'm a coach, I'm a consultant of the Labrador Midwives Association. I go for meetings with health minister, with partners that, that's a level I have reached. And I will never, I can't go back in the clinic unless I want to get some help or coaching or supervision. So that's it. I hope you learn to be very, very tolerant. I hope you learn to be diplomatic. Like you see, Mandela Cooper, there are some things that will help her toes. People say all her things, but she tries to be very professional. Not that she's not right, but she's using the space she in accordance to what she's supposed to say. You can't be coming, the person part of Madiko and this and that. When you know Adam Kun, who lives in Ganta, was a crew man from Sando County to be Jeremiah Kun's father. But now you come on, it's not that anybody was accusing a representative without being Madiko. You yourself bring your Madiko team. And see how they ask you a question, and then he goes, and he challenging, we're not going to do any DNA test. I just want you, the political advisor, to be more tolerant, more diplomatic, and
So
you're a
Lorena, the man will be
prospective law
repeating
student.
you.
You don't
It was
just
what you
speak
said in
things.
2020.
Having black mute mark for
You
us. Thank you,
you don't
Lorena.
just talk things. So
Thank you,
that's what I would
Lorena.
like to say. It was a good show, and I hope Junior next time when your guest is going off their band, try to control them, got to control body, control them, at least break them small. Then when they come back to the set, you can bring them home so that they can just be saying things to people. In as much as to protect the guests should learn to be respectful to the families. Thank you.
Thank you, Lorena. Thank you for your recommendation. We will continue to do that. Guano, your face too tight. You want to respond to Armstrong and get your parting comment?
DK, that Armstrong man was repeating Lorena. Lorena said, I seen it in 2020.
Can you please mute the CNC guy for us?
Yeah,
He didn't change yesterday. He stayed in the CNC blue.
All police are outside. My yellow, I professional man. Your CSC be all.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Cedric.
No, before Cedric, can I say something to my B says Lorena? And I agree with you, what you said. I think Junior was struggling tonight with the mute because I wanted back air controlling, but Armstrong called in from WhatsApp number. So he was not in our control room. So there was no way for us to do any controlling from the back air. So that's why. But we
Well, you know
again.
Artie Fue. What do you know about Artie?
So, but man, I can't
You're
mute
putting at
you.
the back. Like anyway, yeah.
I can mute you, man. CMC, man.
On me, so you're putting at the back. We feel we're
So I just want to clarify that I said, Lorena, yeah, but I agree with you as far as controlling the tone
I
of the
remember my
platform.
father in told I want one yellow t-shirt because I got yellow ring boots. I want be suit.
Thank you, Lorena. Wait for your
I'll
yellow
give you
t-shirt.
the day. I'll give you the day. I'll give you the t-shirt. You can shine it.
Hold on.
As your prospective candidate, you need to give me yellow t-shirt to my farm.
All right, Cedric, go
I will
ahead.
do. Don't worry, I will do.
Yeah, mute Lorena.
Print it will get it at you. Look at print it. When I get it at you.
I don't mute that man. He's muted.
Okay.
He has been.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So, my sister ended up with a statement to control the guests. No, it's a real issue. Nana also do listen to this show here. The audience is following us. Some of all we don't just ask a question, we go on to ask or we hate to go back. Go back started an explanation with insult, illiterate, all the one. That's a proficient languages. So I will not be able to ask you as an advisor, why should you go that route? Because being an advisor is to advise your political leader to do the right thing and be tolerant, to be studied together. But if you advise somebody and becoming your own person, aggressive, what advice you get to your political leader? I listen to them, all listen to me. No, number one listen to the man. The whole one hearing. No, they were hearing, brother. So for me, I cannot be against him, but he matter we are friends. For him to go as far as attacking my religion and that's what him insulting publicly, fine. Like in the no orientation, I will not go that route. But this show is monitored by other people in the interior too. So when somebody brings that route, I think it better they mute you up in the back when you count down before they bring it back. It was this service to we that was asking the question. Seriously. But for me, for analysis, we don't have to do anything but your political analysis to say go about this, that. We know to go about already. The how they call see Lorena said was someone that already always become aggressive. So I
you don't not to hold in your house. You don't not to hold in your heart. I'm not saying you.
Thank you for the show. Let's continue. I'm okay.
Shaja, thank you. Shaja, thank you. Siawete, then we'll go to Doma. Had not spoken for a while. Doma, Chris will go to the CNC man at last and end the show. We'll get the remaining time to the CNC man, so we'll end the show. So Siawete, Doma.
Thank you, DK. It was a good show, and Goba is a very good friend of mine. When you are in the intellectual space in Nima, they kind of need. So for me, even if you go after me at one level, I don't have any issue with him. It's just Goba. The only thing sometimes we try to protect our platform image, but Goba going after me as an individual and whatsoever, that's normal. And once you leave from there, you get out, you start to do the normal thing. So I mean, it was a good show. Most time, political party, that's why when people who fought for the democracy we enjoy today, the multi-party system, they did not make mistake. People die for it. But the only thing is, when you are forming a political party, you have a genuine position of why you are forming a political party. I wanted to ask some question, but he was not a real person to ask, and I saw Goba struggling to actually answer my question, because when you made a kind of statement of forming a political party, like, all the Maningo people, he for me, we just saying he as Goba, but the reason for which honorability appointed him as a political leader, there's something honorability sees in Goba that he appoints him. That's how I see it. That's why I asked that question. So if you see Goba making such a position or statement that, all Mandingo people or the Muslim community, they are getting older. Man, you honorability made similar statement in England. And when he returned, the generally asking those questions, he tried to polish it, but Goba is not a right person to actually address those issues. I hope that when he says it's on the show, and we'll asking the hard question. But for me, my mind, I think Goba lay out a point. The only thing, sometimes when he come on the show or he come on platform, he just need to be a little organized. Then, using some words, that's all. But people who don't know Goba is just Goba. It was a good show, and for us, we are waiting to hear from him at any time. And the formation of the CMC, most time people have their own analysis to make about political party. Most times they say, "Oh, Prince Johnson form political party, they do play to play." But honorability is forming a political party for which the reason for which is forming a political party. We are hearing the reason from people that go back today, and to me, it's now a revelation. To me, those are things some of us had looked at in the past, but when he said come on this platform, we had the opportunity to quiz him. So it was a good show. Maybe the CMC mobilization. Once a year, we will hear some of the reason why they formed the CMC. But as it stands, I think Goba broke a news tonight that if our
Amen. Amen is the last one. When you finish speaking, no way for her to speak. I think you'll carry to bed with it.
Yeah, well, you done. Thank you. See, Doma have been very patient and quiet. We'll hear from Doma. Chris will speak briefly. Then we'll go to the mobilization chair. And
you know the reason why I'm thinking pretty silent. Pretty silent because you heard that Lorena will run in our district at all.
Mike, lead that conversation. First thing, I want to say thanks to Goba for being our guest tonight. We appreciate the fact that he took his time to come and then talk about his new role. But I think, like Sawiti said, Goba will always be Goba. I know others thought that with his new portfolio, he will, there will be a bit of a refined Goba in the kind of engagement. But for me, I haven't have any hope, in Goba with this his new portfolio as senior political advisor. A unnecessary outburst, even when there are no issues, he goes around looking for issues unnecessarily. Tonight he brought the tribal background of his political candidate, in fact his political leader, and nobody on the show talking about that. Then he goes on to talk about the vice president being from another tribe when the reality exists and everybody in Nimba, the whole country knows as a public figure what specific backgrounds the vice president comes from. But Goba would never disappoint. Goba is always combative. Goba is the same Goba from Zion. For over 40 years he has lived. Goba will always be that Goba, and I don't see any prospect of Goba attitude changing anytime soon. So for as long as we're going to host Goba in his capacity as official senior political advisor to Representative Berete, I will always expect Goba to go below the belt during our conversation. I know in his role, Goba feel clearly to give us any trace of political success for which that inspired his appointment. And the way he been going after everybody, for me, sorry for the better choice of words. I think he was just recruited as a straight dog to go after everybody who have alternative opinion to the CMC and Representative Berete. He raised issues and just making sweeping statements and allegations, accusing the city mayor of Ganta and the superintendent of being involved with drug corruption and so forth. But Goba failed to inform the public that the son of his political leader was sentenced to jail recently for drug trade and being in possession of illegal firearms, which the public has speculated that he was into armed robbery. Goba failed to bring out the kind of issue. But let's see what they said. Goba is not a rightful authority. We really hope that when the right faces from the CMC come and sit on this platform, we will be able to charge them. But Goba just perform who he is, and nothing much. I didn't expect a very hard, in fact, hard intellectual and refined conversation from Goba, and he just displayed who he is. Thank you.
Thank you, Doma. You guys know that was current internet, so we had to do this to end the show in the next few minutes. Chris, Your closing is only 2 minutes. I'm watching your time.
Thank you. Of course, you can only put 3 minutes, but on 2 minutes is okay. Thank you. Like Ansha appeared on the show. It was a good show tonight. I don't think panelists we should have take skin for these things. We should have take skin for these things because so even spoon talk or even see American here. So the interviewer or the people they go radical. We should have take skin for it. And my next view or point could be I don't think the rescue team should be having issue with answers about our segment or saying that the material will decline. The rescue team preached just in Nimba. They said President Bwaka was old. He was 18. Kun will take over when they wait in a couple of years or 1 or 2 years. They can't be on it. What should they have issue answer tonight on saying this thing? I don't think that it's an issue because if they want issue, they could have pushed it yesterday. 2023, they pushed Nimba. They said Bwaka was old. The black person was Bwaka was declining in your issue. So that's why I mean, since when they complain, no, that's not the issue. My next point would be Astro or any of our people who invite on the show, the guests, we should pretend them to, and the guests should be able to respect us too whenever we're posing questions. Yeah, so again, it was a good show tonight, DK. Everyone, I tell that people, each of our sides, they will have their own way of thinking, they will have their own way of presenting themselves. If even material couple they're talking about today, they will have our own license. If she appear on the show, she will be defending the rescue team. And invite CDC, they'll be pretending CDC. So any party you invite, they will always there to protect their interests. So again, Ashton came on the show, although he was so radical that my own business, Lorena, maybe something he said, but again, business, that's politics. When you're in the political arena, you experience this thing. So my dear good friend, separate. I know a man went on your religious issue. Again, that accept it. These are things we on the platform for. We accept these things. You will see some panel or some of our people involved, they'll go radical. They all have a taste scheme. So we'll be able to coordinate the show in the best way. Again, thank you, DK. Thank you to everybody on the show. It was a good show tonight. Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate gentlemen. We are out of time. So we'll give Mark Bloom the balance 2 minutes. From there, we'll just hear from you for your parting comment. Thank you for coming. CNC Recruitment Mobilization Chair. Can you speak to us? We're giving you at least 3 minutes. We give everybody 2 minutes.
The mistake you can be making is I'm older than all of you. And when you giving me time, after a longer period of time, you are not been seeing me on the show. You're not even raising concern. Then you want to give me 3 minutes.
But you weren't sick.
That's
nothing happened to you. You just been doing your work. So the thing is, we send him all the link. Every day we send him the link. So if you are busy, you don't come on the show. Lorena been busy. Lorena said she will join up. At least she told her time I'll be coming once in a while. We know anytime. But you have been with her regularly and you busy with your political party activity, you go all responsible for that. I'm in control. Whether you see John on the back, I'm in control. Anything you do, I get control. I'll mute you. We give you 3 minutes.
Okay, thank you. My 5 minutes starts.
Whatever you want to do there, not yet.
My 5 minutes starts. Again, I want to say I'm grateful to God to be here tonight. And all of you who are far and near, we want to say good day, good afternoon, and good morning to all of you. Praise God for a successful story. Like most of the questions I will ask, I will even help to fill in a gap to answer those questions. CNC gotta go. The formulation of CNC gotta go. Our goal is to develop Liberia and change the dynamic of the body politics, inclusion, and making sure that everyone is being fair, whether you're from the opposition background, you're from whichever background you come, our arms are open to work with you. But most especially, we think about changing the narrative of Liberia and bringing a development agenda that will make us to go and catch up with other nations that are far ahead of us. We are not into tribalism. We are not based Manico party. We are not even a Nima-based party that only Nima can praise and nobody can praise it. We are party that feel that we should come from diverse background to be able to give the good to Liberia and why it deserves. Secondly, when it comes to the issue of the question that John asks, why is it we got a vice president is being looked at as a person that is close to presidency and another party is emerging? What the role the vice president is playing in Nima County that you will really see to unite the people of Nima to be a formidable force behind? Have he ever called for reconciliation since he took over as a vice president in this country? What have he done? Does he speak to those who supported the CDC that also supported him to make him representative? The CDC that supported him to make him senator? Have he done that? People who today he are amalgamating with are people who never wanted to see the best out of him. I wanted to tell Lorena to remain here on this very platform. See how we take put me right. This woman sat in Ban on Ban radio station and said to the people of Nimba County that Kun is not from Nimba. Kun is a Madingo man, he's not from Nimba. Lorena said it. You even ask Kun, he said Kun will tell you because she was pleading on behalf of Garrison Yelu at the time. So all of those things are not strange things for someone to come here today and try to.
Did I say Kun was Madingo man?
You said Kun was Madingo man when you were backing Garrison Yelu. You said Kun was not even from Nimba. You said it. And you and I had an argument we even carry on Facebook. You and I had an argument we carry on Facebook. We clashing for almost 2 days, consecutive 2 days without resting. So to even come here and add what other people are saying today is a strange thing. It will only come from people that the odds are more than it be looking strange. But coming from other people, more it can't be strange. But again, what we want to say to you people.
That man, did that finish?
Is you cannot marginalize. I always got data. I would never go out of data. I use the word never. Because of the network, it's just because of the network. That's why it tripping on. But I would never go out of data. So we just want to say the CMC account to stay. If anyone wants Niba to troop beyond an individual, and you cannot suffocate anybody into the political arena, and people sit and look at you to become the darting ball of this place. You can go and take your power. That's the way of God. But it does not mean you marginalize any citizen of this place. All of us, the land belongs to us. And if you want the good of you, you should work as if tomorrow is today. So you don't need to wait for tomorrow before you can work. The third one got to be with the question I'll ask based on Musa Hassan Bede turning Liberia to Islamic country. It's not true. It's not true. No one pays and copy something and do their own thing. What he said was they can use the Islams to develop Liberia. Islamic people are hard-working people. They don't depend on donor agency to be able to donate to country before they can make a move. They are hard-working people. The people really they are laborers and they can work to make them succeed. Look at those countries that you see the people today. You go right here in Guinea, you see how the people working there. Does it mean the Christian people are not there? And first impressed. There are more demonic things that leaders are doing here that I not even represent this country as a Christian country. And this country has been declared long time as a secular state. All of you know about it. No one could sit there and make themselves look good to people who are in authority today. We all know there are a lot of bad things happening. Coming on. Leaders are selling drugs. Can a Christian country sell drugs? So all of those things people are doing it, and people want to, when they're discussing the development and growth of Liberia, and people want to square it on tribalism. We are not here for tribalism. Come the development on ability are done in a small 42 towns district, and compare it with what other people who are still long in power, are they doing that? No. If you calculate a bridge, today that will make many printed demand, will not be able to lean water again. That bridge alone, calculate a bridge alone, how much was spent on it? Go between Glacier, Nana, and Bonkante. The bridge, the construction has started, and we upgraded road from Yosno all the way to Zowenta, and we are about to build a bridge. What we're doing in Morovia there, you're looking at it. The one we're doing in Rivergy, you're looking at all of those things. Our dynamic is to help buttress government effort. And when we work for the people also turn around and give us a laptop in our offices. But I don't think this is about travel issue. And people want to add a only neighbor that went in war with other people here. So based on that, they must use a war tactics so that they can give the expiration of our people so our people can come forward behind it. Let me tell you something today, DK, and all of the panelists on the show. Take your statistics and look at the votes that were accumulated by Unity Party here today. All of us who even supported CDC, nobody was ever given a victory in their homes. Our parents voted for this Unity Party. People who voted for the Unity Party and left us and voted for Unity Party because of Senator Johnson appeal that you're helping they vote for Unity Party so that they can carry me to war crown court. Senator Johnson took on, talked to the people. By the time this was given, and that was done.
So, Mark, you started talking at 10:15 your time. It's 10:25. So instead of 5 minutes,
so let me conclude. I will say come back with my concluding statement.
Yeah.
What I want to say in the nutshell is
thank you for today. See when I drop the line, call me. Let's talk. Thank you. We meet tomorrow. This is the announcement to you. We have.
Yeah, excuse me, DK. DK, can you give me 30 seconds?
Yeah, I will give you 30 seconds. I want to leave. So we expect representability tomorrow. Please work it out and get back to us. He will be our guest tomorrow. We have Adonai Mena for Tuesday. We have Dr. Nyan for Wednesday. Do we have anybody for Thursday? We are working to bring Representative Yake Koruba hopefully for the weekends. So we will confirm that tomorrow. Then we can bring him for the weekend. But other than that, thank you all for coming. Let me say, Gio, are you okay? Okay, so since Gio is not okay, that here from Lorena, that here for you. Yeah, that call.
Okay,
so will you hear from Lorena when I'm not completed?
Chief Mobilizer, you know, I don't deny anything I say. I'm not perfect, but I'm very factual. I have always called Vice President Kun my nephew, not my Digo man, and up to date, if he sees some chat, you hear myself, either calling chief, brother, or my nephew, and he is my nephew, and he knows that. You understand? So I never said I don't because I knew Adam Kun. So what would I say? Kun is a Madigo man. Yes, in 2020, I did not support Kun. Did not support the
no.
And when I even until 2022, when he called me and said, you know the election over where, and we faced all the election team talking. Well, I call him my nephew. Even PYJ the late, I call him my nephew. If you go to some post, you will see it. If you reflect, you will see it. And I call him my nephew because his mom and my mom from the same place. I have never called Kun Dingo because I knew Adam Kun. So I will never say that. I just wanted to get it straight. I know we can talk plenty of things, but for me, I can be factual and things I'm not sure of. I don't say it until I'm sure of it. That's the only way I will say it. I just wanted to get it straight. Thank you very much. And I expect my yellow t-shirt.
So you continue to get it straight because you continue to get it straight because I'll continue to talk it because I know about it. The good thing is I got on Facebook since 2008. And everything that I done on my Facebook, everything I done on my Facebook, God can help me sometimes the memory can come. When Simeon Wapo Unki in the future, he tried to delete it. When Simeon Wapo Unki in the future, he tried to delete it. I didn't get any chance to delete it.
Who is my nephew? Who is your nephew? I still refer to him as that. I call him dependable nephew, even during the 2023 campaign. I will not deny that because that's who he is to me. But the election law, like the fact that he contested in District 1 in 2011, which qualified as Neg knows him to be an environment. Yes, so he's an environment. But you and myself know traditionally he's our nephew. And I have always called him. So I made a crime. And that is completely different from what Armstrong said tonight, Mark.
So you have been the one pushing the washing Armstrong here on your
So
camp.
Mark,
Yeah, so I
Lorena
just
is
continue to say it because if you continue to come back, I will continue to come up with a full story. When you said it, what I said to you was, those who you call in nephew today are the people who, when you said it in 2020, my reporter to you on the radio was, those who you considering today to be nephew are the one that all of the trees that are in the middle of the towns in Nima. It is the nephew's children that the nephews that they took and planted them on the ground before planting trees on them in Nima here. So to consider Kun to be a nephew, that the position as a senator, it shouldn't be given to a nephew, because if for elders, you and I had an argument for almost a week on the radio.
I did not use. When you say nephew, I agree. No matter how you dress a nephew, I
No, you
agree.
said
But
nephew
don't
and you
use
said
the word
his
I
father
did
was a
not use. That's
Mandingo
what I
man.
mean.
All right, Mark.
You said he was a nephew and his father was a Mandingo man.
I will be accepting my lawmaker tomorrow.
So Lorena, let Mark conclude so we can
Yeah.
But because if you continue to come in, I will also get updates on everything that you have done.
Are we
So
closing?
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this to say, yeah, I'm closing. I'm gonna say this to say,
No, I thought you already said we should close. I thought we're done.
Oh, we're waiting for that man.
you requested for 30 seconds.
Okay.
You requested for the 30 seconds and we'll give it to you. And you considering Kun to be Manigo man in 2020 election, we continue to elaborate on it. When Google is saying those things, they coming from your own camp.
I challenge you to bring
I'm only trying to say some of the things so you can understand that Nima voted for Kun and Bwaga, not in the spirit of suppressing any young person in Nima. Not to
for the first time, I've never heard anybody call him Madinko except tonight. Honestly, so anything I'm looking for, Mark. Answer is a first person I'm hearing from.
You and Mark will be back here tomorrow when honorability appear. Can we just hear from the two of our the rest of the panelists so we can just close? Gentlemen, y'all just tell us something in 30 seconds. Let's leave Lorena and her brother. They're looking for t-shirt from Ryan and others, so we can people who are changing good conversation here. They just hold all that. Mark said Lorena t-shirt.
They will be unfair. This will be unfair. I've already now conclusion. The way Anson addresses most of the issues today is not coming from the spirit of the CMC. He spoke as individual and he obviously got a way of addressing issues. No, it's not a disclaimer. But I'm a panelist on the show. You know I'm a panelist on the
y'all go try a secret.
I would not on the wash of my eyes for someone to come and address any of us here like this. Like I always said to all of you,
having a man
the advisor need some pieces of advice as well.
Get that man tomorrow. Cedric, Doma. 30 minutes each. We have 30 minutes.
I don't mind that you want to make
Yeah, I think it was a good show, like I said. For me, I was not even expecting us now to get closing because we were already just the topic. But in fact, thank God that the CMC mobilization
also given to any advisor, even the councilor in council.
My providing clarity. Mark, you can't argue your advisor.
So thank you, gentlemen. Let me tomorrow again, same time. Let me tomorrow
so
again.
We just trying to tell you.
Again, we have to talk. We have to talk early tomorrow.
The network is bad. The network is bad.
Yeah, so we will call in the group chat tomorrow to talk before we come on. Thank you for all the sacrifice you continue to make here with for buying data. Thank you, Cedric. You are the only person that don't buy data to join us. Doma, you are doing well. The district is open now for your re-elections. said Lorena, you
Said
like it
Lorena,
in Doma, then can go for or you go to District 8. So thank you very much. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Where you come from with election business on me now?
We'll see my car tomorrow.
We say we'll come tomorrow. That way I can be here
tomorrow.
Our district rep will be here tomorrow. They were
They don't be here tomorrow, right?
They
it will be appropriate. I give Thomas more time to interact with our lawmaker. Please.
Who's here with it? Only you and see what happened to Thomas.